Do you guys believe in time machines? Because last night, Moldova transported us back to the 1980s, y'all. They selected Ukrainian singer Eduard as their winner, and there's a lot of controversy already brewing. You guys, what do you make of his song?
Well, if you ask me, I think it's a good song, but it's good for 2003. I mean, yeah, he is okay. He performed better in the final than in the semifinal, but yeah, it's just dated.
I think he wants to be Justin Timberlake, but he's not. He's like awkward white boy rapper. There's just something like a bit cringeworthy about it, and especially like because the studio sounds quite passable, and then you see the live, and you're just like, my God, what is he doing on stage?
Did you say the
Yeah.
studio version was passable? Because it is not. We might be listening to different songs. This, like Bogdan said, is 2003. It may be 1993. The staging made it even more dated. Like, I don't know. He was trying to look like some kind of R&B hip hop star, but he is neither. A lot of readers online were like, "Is that a man or a woman? Is that a lesbian?" They didn't know. Shout out to our LGB readers. I'm a G. Don't worry. It's just, yeah. I don't get his look. I don't get his image. I don't get the song, and I don't get how he won.
Well, I think I do, if I may. He won the first semifinal, right? He won by landslide. He won the televotes by a landslide. He was fourth in the jury votes. That's why I didn't think that he stood a chance of winning the final. But then the jury last night started giving him 12, 12, 12. And I was like, wait a minute, did he buy the jury? What is going on? And then, of course, it appears this happened because everyone reacted the same way on Twitter, all the followers, and also the artists. Pasha Parfeni wrote on his Facebook page that he didn't have a problem with Edward just with the fact that he was corrupt. So I think we have another scandal in our hands in Moldova.
Do you think anything will come of this? Are people going to take action? Will there be an investigation?
Well, I don't think it's going to be an investigation, an official investigation. I think there should be a press investigation at least. But knowing Moldova, I don't think there's going to be an investigation.
Now, you guys, we have to talk about the other acts who could have won. In second place, we had Valeria Pasha.
Pasha, yes.
Thank you so much. With her song, I Can Change My Life, but honey, you cannot change the result. You did not win. Y'all, this to me reminded me of like early Whitney Houston, like dated in a good way. Like, I believe the children are the future kind of stuff. Really cheesy, but she's got a powerful voice and she really commanded the stage.
Yeah, it really took me back to Malta's 2010 song, My Dream. Like, it had that whole, like, cheesy drama, and I could see it with, like, random angel staging. I mean, the song sounded old for her, because she seems quite young, so it was kind of, I don't know, the aging was kind of wrong there, I have to say. But I liked it, and, like, much better than Edward's song.
Well, it was written by her father. So she admitted that it was not her style of music, but she liked the song, which reminded me, by the way, of Malta. It reminded me of Gaia Kauchi song as well, and also style of singing, which is okay for 1984, but not for 2015, I'm sorry. So, yeah, it wasn't my favorite either.
Valerie,
And then, yes?
her daddy's gonna be mad at you. Sorry.
Sorry, Valeria's dad. Just speaking the truth. Right, so speaking of in third place, I think it was Sandstorm Project. Yeah, they stormed the green room after hearing the results. They were very unhappy with the results. And by the way, we had a source there in the green room who told us in confidence, under conditions of anonymity because he is involved with a production, that Edward, not only did he vote for 200 SIM cards while in the green room in plain view of the other contestants, but he also openly admitted that he bought the jury. He said, isn't that what you do here in Moldova? That's what I heard. That's what I do. So, of course, I believe my source. You don't have to believe me, but that's what I've been told.
And these allegations, are they wide? People know this source has told other people in the green room witnessed this?
Yes, yes. And actually, all the artists that compete, all the acts, not only stormed the green room after the winner was announced, they also boycotted the after show. They were supposed to be there, at least the top five, and they all boycotted the after show, and they united in their anger, and they refused to take part in this charade.
Yo, Moldova
True.
may be a small country, but they have big drama.
Yes, and you should see Dana Marquitan, who was like, no comment, Eduard Romanyuta. I mean, I like him. He's a sweet kid, but he's corrupt and he bought Moldova. It was so
Wow.
funny. We have this on video from the press, from the Moldovan press.
So it sounds like Sunstroke Project stormed the green room because they were angry at his victory, not because they came third.
Well, I think both, to be honest. I think they expected to win, and many people expected them to win. And the Twitter was, everybody came back from Melfast when Epic Sax guy was on. So they were rooting for him and for them, and of course they were disappointed.
Angus, what did you make of Sunstroke Project?
I do think the song wasn't as strong as Runaway. I don't know if it's because they didn't have the female vocal, which I think really lifted that song, but also, yeah, Epic Sax Guy, I think once you've seen him once, you've kind of seen him every time, because he just sort of plays a saxophone, which is fair enough, because it's, like, entertaining, but it's not as remarkable a song. Like, Valeria's, I think, was a stronger entry, but still, like, yeah, kind of ridiculous Eduard beat them. Because at least Sunstroke Project, like, they do what they say on the tin, and they're, like, actually, like, compelling. Like, they look like they know what they're doing.
It's funny. Sorry, I dubbed the Epic Sax Guy One Trick Pony, and actually, one of the jury members in the after show said about Sunstroke Project that their movements, their choreography, is obscene.
Yeah, obscene will get you somewhere the first time, but the second, third, and fourth time, it just
Yeah.
gets a little old. I actually found Sunstroke's song a bit repetitive. I liked it for the first 30 seconds, but then I was like, needs to go. This club, it's too late. I've had too many drinks. I'm ready to go to bed, y'all. Who else in this final impressed you? Doinita, Miss M?
I like Doinita. Like, I don't know, I think that song has, like, instant catchiness, and, like, the Latin fire, I really like that feel. It, like, took me back to Mandinga for Romania in 2012, like, it had that same kind of vibe, and, like, energy, like, it stood out from the pack, I think.
Yeah, poor Doinita. She's Moldova's Sana, because it was her seventh attempt to represent the country. And it was a good song. I mean, it was Latin infused with Moldovan traditional elements. I mean, it was perfect, and it was very, very Doinita. I also like Miss M's performance. I didn't exactly jump on the bandwagon with her song, but her live performance was amazing.
And I love the fact that you did an interview with her and she said it was a tribute to the American comedian Robin Williams. Obviously.
Yeah, no, it was a song about depression and about fighting the inner demons. So, yeah.
Well, I've got some advice for Doinita, for Miss M, for everybody in Moldova. You want to win? Start saving your money, y'all. And you too can go to Eurovision.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the case in many Eastern European countries, I'm afraid.
And of course, we should stress that these are allegations at this point, and Eduard is innocent until proven guilty. We're
Yes.
just repeating what we heard. We ain't saying it's a fact, y'all.
Yes, indeed.
Now, final question for you guys. Do you think Eduard can go direct to the final at Eurovision with this song?
I don't think so. Because Moldova, they're in semi-final 1, right?
Yes.
Are they? Yeah, and that's the tougher semi-final, which is what I mean. Like, you have to be very good because there's only like 4 slots that aren't going to be filled by like guaranteed qualifiers. And I just think they're going to struggle with this song. It's not great, and it could be 2 years sitting out, I think, for them.
Yeah, I also don't think, but there is this possibility because it's one of the few dance songs in a semi-final full of ballads. performed by women. I mean, yeah, it's something else. And maybe if they polish the song and the performance, who knows? And also Romania is also in the first semi-final, and we always give them votes.
Yeah, I think you raise a good point about the revamp. You know, maybe if they deleted the first 2 minutes, changed the last minute, got a new performer, changed his hair, they could actually advance. Basically, what I'm trying to say is this song needs to go. I'm not getting behind this. We saw last year Moldova in a semifinal with lots of former Soviet republics, but they still got eliminated. They came dead last with Christina Scarlett. So I'm not sure that the fact that they've got some neighbors will necessarily help them. I'm real nervous. I'm real nervous because Moldova is one of my favorite countries at Eurovision, and this corruption or alleged corruption has led to this. I can't stand by it.
Yeah.
Sorry, there might also be a sympathy vote for Ukraine. I don't know, because he's Ukrainian. So.
That's a good point. There's a huge Ukrainian diaspora, and if Ukraine's not here, they want to get Ukrainian in the final.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Angus.
No, but I think, like, he's embarrassing for Ukraine. Like, Ukraine always sends, like, top-notch, high-quality talent, and I'm just, like, it clearly says everything that he couldn't win in Ukraine, because they know talent when they see it. I mean, they have, like, Maria, they had Zlata, they had Gaetana, they had Mika Newton, like, they know talent when they see it. He's not talent. That's why he's never won in Ukraine. So he tried for Moldova, and then had to buy his way in, which I think, like, speaks to insecurities in him about how crappy it is, like, And also, last year, like, that was a semi-final full of ballads, and Moldova had, like, a samurai, and it was dark, and she tore off her weave, and it was, like, so fierce, and yet came dead last, so...
Yeah, unfortunately.
Now, I think this is actually part of a Ukrainian plot. They want to get back at Russia, so they're like, we're going to send you this, so you got to watch it on your TV. Bam! Bam!
Yeah.
Well... that's what we think. What do you guys think? You can follow all of Bogdan's Moldova coverage on wiwibloggs. You can follow him on Twitter at Stingovision. And of course, you can follow wiwibloggs at wiwibloggs on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. Just go to any social network, type that shit in, you'll find us. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye!
Bye!